Okay, here we are, and the first sign of lots of progress in the entryway. We've got our beadboard up. We've got our shiplap up and stained and looking kind of just exactly like we wanted it to. So let's go upstairs. A minimal change. It's just a mess in the garage, of course. Well, that's interesting.
What?
There is light to the garage door
Yeah, it's called this.
things, which means the garage door opens. How cool. All right. I was wondering why they left that garage door opener for us.
You know why?
Now we know why. Okay, so we've got our stairs
We have a railing.
and we've got a railing. This is new. I'll just let you know, it smells really bad in here. So that's the lacquer that's been painted all around these trim pieces. So nothing new in the bathroom. Here's our little fridge, but not the dishwasher yet. So yeah, this has all been trimmed out, painted. And everything looks like it ought to. The plastic has come off a lot of these windows, so now you can actually see what we're going to be seeing. So that's a beautiful view of the bus garage, which will be completely blocked out by that tree once it comes into leaves. Okay. All right. So this is all, oh, it's all caulked. That's what that is.
Ah,
So that's all caulked. Which means some of it they're going to be painting over. Okay. Back through we go. There's all of our leftover pieces that are going to get used in various places. So let's go up to the deck. Can't see it because it's all covered, which I'm glad of, but the Trex decking is in. And well, it's our first little bit of the board that is on the bottom here. They're going to be working up in here to put all those boards up. That's going to be another royal pain in the rear. So let's go in. And see what's going on in here. Okay, doors are off their hinges, of course, because of the painting. They're all sitting here. Nothing here in the little half bath or the closet. Here is all of this wood that's going up on the exterior there, and they have been staining it and getting it ready. So I guess come tomorrow morning, we know what they'll be doing. And there is actually some of our paint color on the wall right now. It's the first coat at least, and they were just kind of letting us know what it was going to look like in real life, which I think is pretty nice. They have got these rails, and they've been painted now. They wanted to make sure we liked them before they went and did the rest of the staircase, so they did. We did. It's going to be hard to really see anything here because basically all we're doing was crawling over stuff So the pantry's the way it was before, no changes. The refrigerator's actually up here now, but it hasn't been put in yet. It's sitting here in its box. Just kind of wandering around, looking at views out the various windows. These are, of course, winter views. We won't be able to see any of this stuff once the trees are all leaved out. But those are mountains, and we can see them. All right, let's go down a flight. They've been using kerosene heaters to keep the place warm enough to paint. And this is the stain. There were 4 samples, and this is the one we decided we wanted, which is the darkest one, but it really pulls the grain out so much better. All right. Heading down, mostly the same stuff, which is, in this case we have the pocket door that's hung, and all this trim has been painted. I think we could probably lean against it now. We couldn't the other day when we came in. Again, nothing much new going on. And here, the electrician and the plumber are due back the week of the 15th. And that is when they will start getting all this ready, because the painting's supposed to be done. So I guess the painters will be at it this week, and then we've got another week of allowance for that. Bedrooms, also exactly the same. That is good. We're just going to put an insert in there, and it'll be fine. We're waiting for the washer and dryer, but they'll all go in there. Nothing exciting in the other bedroom. Nothing more exciting in the family bathroom, except the fact that these are gotta be really close to being finished, because all they're doing after this is hooking stuff up. We hope. Okay, heading downstairs to the basement where there's minimal light. We'll see how well the camera can pick up what it needs to pick up. Oh, okay. Lisa's going to throw some light on the subject, which is mostly just going to be causing you to see my shadow. So they have not touched the trim down here yet. So I guess that's going to be a task for the next few days as well. Most of the light that's coming in through the pub window. We have the view of the stream and some stairs and a lot of glare off the window. And this space is still this space, which looks exactly like it did last time we were here. It might have been an earlier one that got, it looks like it's been painted over though.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good question. You'll see that in the daylight, and maybe we'll be able to figure out what that is.
Well, we didn't come down here west either, so.
That's true. Okay. So there's a little bit of progress here, although, again, it's hard to see. We still have, these are the 2 electrical boxes that are now ready. This is probably the biggest new thing. This is the whole power plant for the, well, it's our hot water heater, and it is also handling the underfloor heating. So that, we are just waiting for a gas inspection. Once the gas inspection passes, then they can kick this thing on and it'll start heating the floor, which will then warm up the upstairs floors to kind of the mid 50s, lower to mid 50s, which means they can work without those heaters. So I think that's about it for this walkthrough, unless you want me to video anything else, Lisa.
No,
No?
that covers it.
All right.
Stuff is moving along.
So we begin our long trek up from the basement. That's what happens with 9-foot ceilings. Should be getting some credit for floors. And we will leave it right here. I'm just waiting for the next one.